Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your October 2025 general reading. This will not resonate with all of you, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to check your rising and your moon signs, your Venus, to see if there's any clarity or guidance or information in those readings for you. All right, we have the Ten of Cups and we have the Seven of Swords coming right out of the bat. Wow. Ten of Cups is whatever your wildest wishes are, whatever your happily ever after is this Ten of Cups. You know, you could be working hard to build a family or have a partner, or you have a house, or have 82 cats or dogs, or whatever is your happily ever after. I love it. Little skeletons have a bone for the dog. It cracks me up. But whatever your happily ever after is, and this is 10, it's a end of a cycle, so it's something you've worked long and hard for. And I feel like somebody's trying to steal your joy. Somebody's trying to put a dent in your joy, put a block or something in your joy with the Seven of Swords. Take something that's not theirs, claim something that's not theirs, try to start something to make this perfect, whatever is perfect for you, not so perfect. So, be careful with this person or situation. It doesn't have to be a person. It can even be a situation. They're not someone to mess around with, or it's not someone to mess around with. We have the big full moon here. And we have a full moon in, I just dropped it. A full moon in Aries on October 6th, I believe. Oh, let me pick this up. Yeah, full moon in Aries on October 6th. And full moon in Aries is a warrior's fury. Embrace the inner warrior and stand up for what you believe in, using the full moon's illumination to gain clarity and strength. So that might be something you have to do against this situation, or against this person, against this entity. I don't know exactly who or what they are, but it's somebody that doesn't play fair. It's somebody that tries to sabotage your happiness, your joy. It could be an ex. It could be an ex-family member. It could be an ex-partner. But somebody's there to try to stop you being happy, or you having whatever it is that you've wanted for so long. You've waited a long time for that. Let's see the past energy for you, Sagittarius. What's the past energy for Sagittarius? The Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups could be maybe where this situation came in. Maybe you were bored. Maybe you got into things you probably shouldn't have gotten into. Maybe you should have stayed, played it safe in the area you knew you were more familiar with, instead of venturing out to something that you weren't familiar with, if that makes any sense. I feel like that's how this card's interpreted for this position here. Four of Cups can be a card of boredom. Maybe you were bored. Same old, different face, different day. I don't know. Maybe you got into a crowd you shouldn't have got into, or got with a person you shouldn't have got with. But this is the past energy. So I feel like this is, maybe what played a part in this just a little bit. Let me try to move this leaf. I don't want to start anybody on fire here. Okay, that looks pretty, I guess. And also the Four of Cups, I just feel like you were focused on something and you weren't paying attention to other things around you. And when we hyper-focus, that can happen. It can lead us in a bad direction, or a wrong direction, or a direction that's, not good for us. All right, let me scooch these. All right, let's look for the foundation. What brought you in with so much happiness? What was the cause of so much happiness for you? Sagittarius, what was the cause of so much happiness? The Queen of Wands. Wow. Somebody or something that came in your life. It presents as a queen. It can be a male. It can be female. It can be, but they are very magical. They're very special. They're fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. So it is your sign. So it could be an aspect of yourself. It could be an aspect of you maturing and growing up and standing up for yourself. It could be an aspect of yourself that is, taking the bull by the horn, so to speak, and not standing by to watch life. You want to participate in life. Queen of Wands is one of the most magical cards in the deck. If there's ever a witchy card, to me, that's it. It is being in touch with, the elements. It's also a fire sign, so it's very fast-moving energy, and it's very powerful. It's like knowing how to manipulate that energy. And I feel like, you matured, you grew up, and you went after maybe somebody that you liked, or a situation that you liked, or whatever it is this dream is of yours, or whatever it is that you're manifested here. Again, 10 of Cups, happily ever after card. Whatever that is, you manifested it. And it's like, no one's going to steal my thunder. Nobody's going to steal my thunder. Nobody's going to get in the way. Nobody's going to make something I worked so hard for obsolete. Your present moment. You have justice. Yeah. They need to watch out. I feel like you're not pulling any punches here. You're not holding back anything with this Queen of Wands energy. You're not holding back anything. You are, going to get legal help if you need to. You're going to, obviously there's choices here. You got apple or you got sweets, right? What are you going to take? But you're bringing your life back in balance, and you're not opposed to getting legal help or getting, what do they call that? Where they try to keep people away from you. You're not opposed to that either. I can't think of the name. But this is a card of Libra. It's a card of bringing in balance, bringing in justice, bringing in truth. And this is your present. So along with this Queen of Wands, that is beautiful to kind of hold you in to this rainbow, to this happiness right here. It's like this is going further and further back. It's like you're not above taking legal action. You're not above, calling the police, or you're not above restraining orders, the word I was looking for. Getting that, or posting online, or whatever it is that you need to do to keep this lies and cheating and deceit and this person that's not truthful, or the situation, away. So what is future energy? The Knight of Wands. I love it. I love it. You have that fire energy again, Aries, Leo, Sag. It's you, and it's like, I just picture this little dude here, as menacing as they are. How cool is that? He's got a whole freaking trail of fire, and I feel like he's just strolling and whistling, or they are just strolling and whistling, just like do 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 do, as they go on. And he's got his little staff to light the way. He's not worried about anything, and I feel like that is you in the future. You are going your own way. You're walking your own path. You're doing what you want to do, and anything behind you that's not that you don't want around is going to burn up, or is going to not be able to follow you or find you or trail you, because you're making it so that your trail or your path or your whereabouts or whatever, they might not be able to find you anymore. The situation might not be able to find you. But I just see this confidence in this card. It's a huge, huge, beautiful card of confidence, and it goes so well with the Queen of Wands there. All right, we're going to pull one more card for an outcome for the month for October 2025. And it's the Sun. Wow, what a beautiful card. The Sun is a card of new beginnings, new starts, happiness, the warm fuzzies, all these rolled into one. You've got two of the best cards to me that you can have as far as feel-good cards here. So I feel like the total outcome is you're going to be just fine. You are going to, Be the light you're supposed to be. You're going to be the light that attracts good. You're pulling people around you that are, they're in your orbit. And you're pulling people around you that are like-minded and that are like-souled, if that makes, not S-O-L-D, but S-O-U-L-D. S-O-U-L-E-D? I don't know. Soul, like your soul. Like soul people, you know, around you. And it's a beautiful card, again, of hope and new beginnings and new starts and shining brightly and letting yourself be seen and not being afraid anymore. Not being afraid anymore. Not hiding in the dark. Not being afraid. And I feel, too, with this, you know, gone are these days right here. Gone are these days of hunkering down and worrying if they're going to call or worrying if the situation's online or whatever. Gone are those days. You know, you've turned a new page. You've turned a leaf. This is a card of Leo. So if there's any significance with that, but it's an absolutely beautiful card for a total outcome. You know, what's the outcome of the reading. It's beautiful. Bottom of the deck, which is subconscious energy, we have the World. Wow, Sag, it just gets better and better and better. The World's at the end of a cycle. So I feel like whatever this situation is, it's ending. It's coming to an end. It's coming to a close. It is not going to bother you. You know, it's going to be closed, whatever that will mean. I don't know if it's going to be a jail. I don't know if it's going to be they're moving or they're restraining or whatever. It's closed. It can't touch you anymore. It can't reach you anymore. And you can go on your way and you can forge your own path. And again, it's the end of a cycle. It's the very last card of the major arcana. So, you know, you're ready to start over. You're ready to start again. You're ready to start new. And you have that beautiful sun card there for the outcome of for the month of October. But it's a beautiful card of completion. And that's subconscious. So that's beautiful. All right. We're going to pull one more card for you for an oracle and see what we have here for Sag for October 2025. I love that sun card. That little flower, so happy. And you know, the sunflowers follow the sun, right? So I feel like that's again, people in your orbit, people around you, situations around you. If you've hung around with unsavory people, you've gotten out of that. You've cut them out of your life. You've changed your ways. All right. We have rat. Yep. See? It goes really well with that. This card here. I think it's just reiterating that, you know, this person has all these things. This rat has all that stuff. So be careful. I don't want to say be careful of trust because I feel like you learned your lesson. But I feel like this is just reiterating that we remember this. We remember the Seven of Swords. We remember this person. We remember the situation. Because people like that, I mean, this situation is going to go away, but there's others out there like it. So remember the red flags. Remember the cautions. Remember the feelings you get in the pit of your stomach. Remember how you feel. Remember how you react to certain words or triggers or something. And, you know, you can nip it in the bud and cut that person out before they even know your last name. That's what I feel. But I feel you're in really good hands. I feel like you are, you're moving, you're carving your own path. You're blazing your own trail, so to speak. So very, very good reading. You'll have to let me know how this resonates with you. If it resonates with you, I'd love to hear from you. You can leave me a comment below. You can give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe and like this if you have not already. I'd appreciate it. But I appreciate your energy here, Sagittarius. I appreciate sharing your time with me. I thank you so much for being here. And best of luck to you. And lessons learned, right? Lessons learned. Take care. Stay safe. Be blessed. Happy Halloween, blessed Samhain, and until next time, bye for now.